Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Duke Silver and today we are playing Morgan Le Fay. I don't really have much to say beforehand, so we'll just start getting into the game immediately. Okay, so here I'm kind of hesitating with the sure shot because I'm considering whether it's better to grab the sure shot and buy the 4 glory, or whether I should just sell the sure shot and buy the flipped Lonely Prince there. The Lonely Prince play gives us more stats on board and gives us a higher chance to win that fight. I think there is a world where we can win there, but maybe not. Maybe the pumpkin just, or we can potentially tie the fight, I should say. Sorry, which would have saved us some HP anyways. But yeah, we just pick up a couple. Or another unicorn here, and our stats are going to be enough to win this next fight at least. All right, and this is a really awkward shop. There's not really much that I want here. I could take the Spell Weaver and cast the spell, but I think I want to just pick up something good. So I'm going to take a roll here, and we're going to take the Ogre Princess and cast a spell on the sure shot. And for 3.0, our opponent already has a dwarf comp somehow, so good job on them, I guess. That's quite the roll. And we're gonna take a creeper and the good witch here. It's not the best creeper comp, but we do have relatively high toughness with both these unicorns and the good witch, so the gold just works out nicely there. So I don't hate that. Also, since like we have a good comp right now, so like there is a world where we play Godmother, so Creeper is kind of a combo with Godmother. So that's kind of the logic there. But yeah, definitely looking to improve this board as it's not great. And here we see a pair of Princess Peep, which is kind of awkward. Like, this board doesn't really support it all that well, but it is a pair of 3s. So rather than just keep rolling, I'm going to take them here. And playing one of these peeps isn't too bad, because the tokens are going to have extra toughness from the unicorns, and it can fill out in front of the good witch here. But I am going to sell the sure shot for some extra stats on the ogre princess to hopefully get a slay, or maybe some extra attack on it with the creeper. Unfortunately, do not get that. Snow Angel with daggers here is going to take us out. So 29 at level 4 it's not too bad. We can still take a loss before having our treasure triggered, but it's not the best spot. So if I had another pair of 3s here, I would look at taking the Merlin's hat potentially. It's a good econ treasure, but also I need to get stronger. I need to get some stats on board, so I'm going to take the Sting, which is going to potentially help me get Ogre Princess slays, as well as this Peep's summons can fill in the Sting slot and maybe get some extra value out of the Sting. We do get a slay on the Ogre Princess, which is nice. Do not get the help or the Peep summon though, but we win this combat pretty handily as well anyways. And yeah, so we have a Godmother in the shop, and also a Beauty's Influence, so I'm pretty happy to actually turn this creeper good and play the Godmother, especially since we have a Peep on board. It's just going to be a lot of stats, and putting all that toughness on the creeper is going to allow the creeper and Godmother to scale, whereas like one of the problems with Godmother is getting a bunch of toughness without attack is not doesn't necessarily translate to much power, but being able to get this extra power from the creeper is going to help a lot. And also we do get the Peep summon in the Sting slot, which takes out a donkey, which is nice. And And now we're feeling a bit stronger. It's gonna fall off, like the creeper godmother combo does fall off very, very quick, so you do have to be mindful of that. Can't lean on it for too long. And here we get offered the 3 best level 3 treasures you can, but we're gonna take the treasure map. We're close to 20. We're almost level 5. So yeah, treasure map is gonna be great here. It guarantees us a level 7. And because we kind of want to hit the level 7, I don't mind selling out of stuff to get the experience there. Also, like I was hoarding a couple of pairs of 2s in the kind of hopes that maybe I could get a ring of meteors, but at this point it's already a little bit too late to think about that. It's just the scaling's not going to go on fast enough for it to matter anymore. You got to get that at, like, by latest, like 4.1 or something. Obviously, it's not like a perfect rule, but in general. All right, baby bear in the sting slot with godmother is going to be some pretty good synergy. And we're going to put some stats on this court wizard as well, which has gotten a couple extra points of power from this creeper. And then we'll sell out for a friendly spirit, because I think it's enough better. But I'd rather play that than that earthquake absolutely ruined us. Kind of awkward that we're at 5.2 and earthquake can beat us. Yeah, we take a lot more damage than we hoped to. We were hoping to like drop just below 20, and maybe we could get back above with like a couple potions, but also these treasures. I mean, the Fairy Queen's wand is definitely better immediately, but I am going to take the round table here as I'm on level 6, and if I can just find an Ashwood, then the round table is going to be very, very good. The round table just basically gives us the best chance to win the lobby rather than just place higher. So if we're just going like just to try and get like a top 4, top 3 finish, then I think the Fairy Queen's wand is probably the correct choice there. But yeah, we did find the Ashwood, so that immediately makes us a bit stronger. And being at 15, we can still take a hit, and we take exactly 10, which is perfect because we get another treasure and also the ghost fight. So I would take this spear if we weren't fighting the ghost, but I'm going to take the Pandora's box and hope to spike something really powerful here. I guess like a Holy Grail. We pick up an Echo Wood and a second tree, which is gonna give us like a pretty huge power spike there. But yeah, so like a Holy Grail would actually be very good. Magic Sword plus 100 would be okay if we can find a burning tree. Excalibur would be incredible. So yeah, there's a lot of good hits. I think Black Prism's the only real miss. Alright, we get the Fairy Queen's wand back anyways, so pretty happy about that. +7/+7 to the whole board since it's been newly buffed. Feeling pretty strong now with the Echo Wood and 4 other trees, or 5 trees total. I could have taken the Pigomorph to try and guarantee the victory here, but I think it's worth just rolling for more trees, and we get paid off with the burning tree. And this fog is gonna be good against a mage player. And they have a fog of their own. Unfortunate, but fair enough. Alright, and win that fight. Getting a second Echo Wood is huge. Now Potion Master is also on mages. Get a second Robin Wood, so we can probably get out of this Doom Breath at this point. Although checking their comp there, I see they've got some pretty big range characters that are within range of the Doom Breath. So at the last second, I do make a switch and put the Doom Breath back in. Also, this Cat's Call is going to be very good because our characters in front are so big, it's going to take a while for them to chew, or it might have taken them a while to chew through them, and then the Cat's Call protecting the range characters is going to be very good. And yeah, I kind of expected the front row to last a little bit longer, but the Cat's Call still puts in some real work there. Definitely the difference between winning and losing that fight and the game, so very happy I cast it there. Okay, now we can get out of the Doom Breath, now that we have a way to buff up our Ashwood here and make everything a little bit bigger. Consider selling the Doom Breath for the triple on the creeper, but honestly, like, there's nothing that I really want. Like, maybe a helm would be okay. It would make my Ashwood a little bit better, but my positioning worse. But yeah, no, I just opt to cast the Mix-a-Wizzle and then roll instead. All right, Pigomorph doesn't go on anything that we really care about here. It would be bad if it hit one of the Echo Woods or the Robin Wood, or one of the Robin Woods. I mean, Echo Woods more so, but faded that. All right, the second Echo Wood is pretty huge, or second Ashwood, sorry, is very huge. And yeah, now I'm just gonna lock for this this Knighthood. Knighthood on one of the Ashwoods is going to be absurdly good, and I'm gonna sell a couple things here just to make a couple spots in the shop. We do go down a gold doing that, so maybe not the best idea, but I think it's fine. Since we're gonna spend our whole turn, next turn, just casting this Knighthood, and we get to see a couple different units. And yeah, nice short turn, which is a big power spike, and Potion Master is pretty big, but at this point we're gaining stats much faster than they are, even with their Crystal Ball. These and a second Knighthood is just going to seal the deal here. I briefly consider taking the tripled Robinwood here and maybe hoping for like Ambrosia, which would effectively be the same as a Knighthood, since I could just put my unupgraded Ashwood in the back there. But this seems better, and I don't think the Burning Tree is super necessary anymore, and so just having another giant ranged character is better in my opinion. Has 200 less toughness, but I think the range makes up for that. And there we go. Come back from 5 HP, as Morgan can do. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Leave a like, I would very much appreciate it if you could. It helps the channel out a lot. It lets YouTube know that it should recommend this video to other people. Subscribe if you haven't, please and thank you. Leave a comment, I respond to every comment. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.